I mean, I hit the target.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Bullseye channel. I hope you're doing well. Today is going to be a range day ride along, and we are going to be shooting a Pardini SP high-tech rapid fire as I sort of begin this rapid fire journey. And then we're going to shoot some of the MHS, specifically the Glock 19X and the M&P 2.0. So stick around. There you have the Pardini. We are shooting, this is my league night. So this is old Wednesday night with the boys. Make sure if you're out there that you've got a community of boys, you know, that you can kind of chill out with. Maybe it's bowling, maybe it's darts, something productive, some sort of skill or club where you can spend, with the homies. Anyway, so look at that thing. If you're like on this channel because of the MHS stuff, I want you to take a minute to appreciate the beauty of the Pardini SP22. So the Pardini SP22 was developed specifically for 25-meter Olympic rapid-fire pistol. That's me telling you that it was a low right X. Or actually probably low left because the camera's filming me. The SP22 is a pretty interesting little firearm. So as you can see, it doesn't move much. Now it's a 22. But it has 6 tungsten weights in the fronts that have springs that sort of counteract I'm telling you it's the same, which counteract the recoil. And this one specifically has a rapid-fire bolt, which moves very, very quickly relative to other, bolts, I suppose. And different than other 22 handguns. Ooh, got to get a better grip there. It takes the magazine in the front. So it looks like a little rifle. And we love it here on the channel. And hopefully you love it too. So you'll see that I had to do a couple things with the SP22 this afternoon. So the first is I'm moving from a 6 o'clock hold to a center hold. You're going to have a brief pause because Chris was like, hey, can I shoot that? And I was like, yeah, we just got to make sure we have the same size hands. Because it's molded in my hand. And then that was me, and we were chatting about rapid fire. Everybody's really excited about rapid fire, which you should be. So rapid fire, you're typically shooting on 5 targets at 25 meters, and you have anywhere between 8 and 4 seconds to get your 5 shots off. So anyway, going back to the sight. So I had a really great conversation with Vladimir. I'll do a whole video on it where we were talking about sight widths. And so I put a thinner sight for rapid fire. There you go, look at that. And I'm moving from a 6 o'clock hold to a center hold in rapid fire, which is typical. And so the first thing I wanted to do is just make sure my sight picture looked good, because on the Pardini, you can adjust your the width of your rear notch, which is really, really handy. And then I wanted to make sure that I was where I needed to be. That's me yelling shame to someone. Because they had it set on the slow fire setting. And I just wanted to make sure that, my 6 o'clock hold was good. Performance, and then you'll see I kind of come down right here to as close as I can get to a 45-degree angle. That was probably not 45 degrees. And the trick here is the most important thing is the lift, which is lifting the gun from, the 45-degree angle to the water line of the target. And your first shot being paramount. And so I'm getting used to that, right? I'm reading books about it. I am studying it. I will be dry firing it. You'll see that here in a few days, hopefully. And this marks the beginning of a little bit of a journey to see if this is for me. So hopefully this is in a sort of montage one day of, hey, this is how it started kind of video. Here's a nice side view, and I'll just pause and you can watch it. Now, the Black Bull on Olympic Rapid Fire is significantly larger. It really eats up the whole target. And here, obviously, we're shooting B8s. We're shooting bullseye stuff. But, the principle still remains. The competitive shooting book that I'm reading talks significantly about posture and body position. And I think my observation here is I was trying to do everything at once. And really what I need to do is break this process down to building blocks, and, do one thing at a time and then add another thing and then add another thing. Hopefully that makes sense to you. But yeah, it's kind of fun. So here I am just kind of practicing the lift. The thing I noticed was sighting in static, right? No timer. You just put the sight where it needs to go. I was shooting center. In a string, I was shooting left. So then I moved my sights to the right. But then as I'm telling you there, when I do my lift, I was shooting above the black. And so really coming here, I was trying to time, and it was almost, time and aim. I know I'm doing this wrong. I know if Keith is out there, I know I'm doing this wrong. But it almost felt as if I was letting my shot go before it got to the water line and bending the bullet into the black. I know that's not what was happening. I think my brain was just thinking trigger pull, obviously, right before I came up to the water line. But the last few shots were sort of in the center, and so I said, okay, that's a good enough. Let's bust out the MHS pistols. So this is a 19X. We had the 19X and the Smith & Wesson out. And the reason I brought it out is, one, I got to get the round counts up there. Both of these guns now, at the time of me sort of doing this voiceover, are at about 400, and then the Beretta's at 330. Happy to report that the Beretta's trigger weight has gone down with some use. So here I drifted the sights on these, and just making sure at 25 yards that they were on. With the Glock and the thin sights, it is really hard to get alignment, and so you're all over the place. But that was me getting pretty excited. The fact that it was in the center. What the heck was going on there? This is the M&P 2.0. Again, still really liking the M&P 2.0. It also has tall sights, but they aren't as thin as the Glocks, sort of like elevated sights for co-witness. And I had to drift these as well. You can see that's kind of what I'm shooting. I'm shooting in the inside of that little bitty black. And at the pace that I'm shooting right now, I am not putting them all in the black. So I'm really just blasting away for some lead therapy. Lead therapy is not a real medical therapy. I'm not a doctor, and I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn last night. But liking the 2.0, liking the Glock. Like, I don't have any beef with any of these. Neither of them have gone off unintentionally, so that's a good thing, right? But I said, hey, it's not just me, right? Let's take my sampling of, what did the one commenter call us? Or he didn't call us, but he said the wine quaffing trigger snobs. Well, I had my wine quaffing trigger snobs come down and try each of the Glock and the M&P, and not surprisingly, they all really liked the M&P. The Glock they liked too. They were like, yeah, it's a Glock, love it. No problems. I mean, maybe not love it, but like, no problems. All of them there owned Glocks, I think. The guy in the blue, Target Pistol Dave, just recently purchased a Glock 34. But yeah, anyway, kept shooting. Just having a good time. Hopefully you're having a good time too. So I think, we've got these MHS pistols and we're shooting them. My SIG M18 is in timeout because it's at 850 rounds. And then I am going to get all the other ones up to 850 rounds. And I think I might add another gun. I shouldn't say that, but I think I will, because I want to. And really, the goal, I think ultimately the goal with this whole MHS thing is, one, for entertainment and fun. There's the Glock. Glock's looking good. Maybe not that one, but looking good. But the whole goal is I would like to be able to say that I tested the MHS pistols more than the U.S. Army. That's going to be my goal. Now, that is going to take 2 years because I started running the math on this. To get these things to above, 12,500 rounds each, including the M18, that's a lot of ammo. That's a lot of ammo, and that's a lot of ammo I don't have. And it's a lot of time as well. And I'm obviously, at the beginning of this video, I'm trying to accomplish, there's some one-handed shooting. I'm trying to accomplish other things from a shooting standpoint. But that's the goal. And hopefully you're on this journey with me. You know, comment below if you're just like, yeah, that sounds good. But it is going to take, I think, about 2 years, especially if there's 4, potentially, you know, a 5th pistol. Yeah, it's just, it's going to be a long road. So with that, you know, you're going to watch this 25-yard shooting. I promise we'll do some other stuff. I got my holsters in, so we're cooking with diesel. And these things will get dots at about 1,000 rounds when we do the 50-yard test. So blessings to you. I'm going to leave you 3 rules for life. Rule 1, don't be a jerk. Rule 2, take care of yourself. Rule 3, help other people. And as always, know you don't know what's going on in someone else's mind. They don't know what's going on in your mind. So be kind and courteous when dealing with other people. Thank you guys very, very, very much. You know, let me know in the comments how you're doing, what's going on, and what you want to see. But that's pretty much it for me. So I would just say, from me to you at the Cardinal Shooting Center, hold hard, shoot straight.
I mean, I hit the target.